So, welcome to Book Salve, and the unboxing of uh, fiction, H, I, and J. So, let's see if we can get cracking here. Knife across there. Attempt not to stab myself. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we've got then, shall we? Right. Well, we start off with some Kazuo Ishiguro, really quite famous author these days, I think. Nocturnes, short, 5 short stories. I really like. Berry Giant, I haven't read yet. I'm, a fan of Ishiguro. It's pretty good. Here's another guy that I am a fan of. a old style French bad boy, Michel Houellebecq. The Map and the Territory. He's fun to read. I like him. We've got some more stuff up there. Bit of a ghost type story here. Andrew Michael Hurley, The Loney. We've got one I haven't read yet from the Caribbean. This is Hungry Ghosts by Kevin Jared Hussein. Howard Jacobson, J. So there's a number of his novels here. Kaluki Nights. Obviously, Jacobson is a Jewish writer. Oh, another one of Andrew Michael Hurley's, the one that I read first, actually, was Starbaker. Okay, interesting little, I suppose, folk horror type story. Daisy Johnson with Sisters and Fenn. They're quite good. Short book, Dennis Johnson, Jesus' Son. Yeah, it's an interesting one. One I haven't read, The Ship, which is, I can't remember the author off the top of my head, and it's not clear on the book. So, Hans Henny Yarn. Hans Henny Yarn, The Ship. Some more Jacobson, the Finkler Question, and more Michael Houellebecq, Possibility of an Island, and of course Atomized, which I'm pretty sure to have. Some B.S. Johnson, Albert Angelo, and Christy Mallory's own double entry. Classic Henry James, Turn of the Screw. Point Henry James, I mean, that's short, so it's okay, but Henry James, his longer books, I find that a bit of a slog to get through. It's not quite my thing. I'll have to give him another try sometimes, I guess. Shirley Jackson, We Have Always Lived in the Castle. I think he's better than The Haunting of Hill House, but, both spooky little reads. Now into Central Europe again with Bohumil Hrabal, Too Loud of Solitude, and Closely Observed Trains. Two very short little novels there. Some more Houellebecq, Serotonin. Enosh Irani, The Parcel, and Ruth Prawar Jabvala, Shards of Memory. Oh, yes, don't know much about either of those. Tahar Ben Jolene, the blinding absence of light. That's a really disturbing book. Over to Japan. The Woman in the Purple Skirt, Natsuko Imamura. Oh, really nice Norwegian one here. I read this last year, and I would recommend it. A Will and Testament by Vigdis Hjorth. Um, yeah, I do apologise for the pronunciations; they're not always brilliant, I must admit. I don't read much science fiction, but here's a big one that I've taken on, which is called XX by Rian Hughes. Bit of a monster one to take on. Some interesting looking pages inside this one. Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I'll put that over there and run out of space on this side. Some more Welbeck. I do like Welbeck. So submission. What are these three here? We have An American Marriage by Tayari Jones. Edward P. Jones, The Known World. About black slave owners, I think. Partly on that. Welsh one, Simon Jones, The Dig, and Lloyd Jones, Mr. Pippa retelling of Great Expectations. I think that one, or based on Great Expectations. Michael Ignatieff, Scar Tissue. Masui Ibuze, Black Rain. Japanese one there. The Railway, Hamid Ismailov, and also by Hamid Ismailov, The Dead Lake. Both of those in there. So more Ishiguro here going to come up. When We Were Orphans, and what I would say is his best book by far, The Unconsoled, which is really fabulous. That's his most famous one, is Never Let Me Go, and The Remains of the Day. His two most famous ones are those two. But I think The Unconsoled outdoes those. A little bit of Susan Hill and The Woman in Black. Atiya Hossein, Sunlight on a Broken Column. That's a good one. And Liu Hong, Startling Moon. Sadek Hedayat, The Blind Owl and Other Stories. Sadek Hedayat Kalba, beg your pardon. Carry Me Down by M.J. Highland. Aldous Huxley, Chrome Yellow, which I think that was the first Huxley that I read. One of the first sort of literary books that I read, I guess. Eyeless in Gaza, and Brave New World, of course, if you're going to reading Huxley. Amer Hussein, Insomnia. Some Alan Hollingsworth with The Swimming Pool, The Stranger's Child, and The Line of Beauty. We then have, for the last two, The Stone Flood by Franz Holler, and the last book in this box is Russell Hoban and Ridley Walker, one of those books where you have to get used to the language that's written in it, which is can be a challenge, but it's an unusual way to write a book, and that's really good. Okay, so there we are. That's H, I, and J book done. So it's goodbye from Book Salve, and happy reading.